Let me start it off.
Mm-hmm.
You say what you don't say.
Yeah, let me say what I'm gonna say first.
You can say what you don't say
Then you,
first.
yeah, cause I got something I want to
What
say.
you want to say?
You were here when I said. Is he ready to go? Let me know.
What do you want to say?
All right, so boom, look, today, man, we are at the Tailored Gardens in Livonia, Michigan, man, right here on 8 Mile and Grand River. I love this place. I ain't even saying that because I know the owner, black owned at that, but I love this place, man, because I just like the setup. I like, I just like the whole thing. Like, people be, if you need a place to have an event,
Mm-hmm.
a birthday party,
No matter the size.
a wedding, yeah, no matter the size, big or small, because it's two sides.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Taylor Garden, of course, and then you got the Vine on the other side. So the Vine is just like it's a smaller event space, so
Okay.
it's just for more intimate parties or weddings or stuff like that. But I would just say this, like I do a lot of weddings, right? And they had weddings at these venues, and they be nice venues, but it's a black owned venues, man. It's nice. I mean, and of course, it's more other black owned venues, um, in the city. But yeah, Taylor
Right.
Gardens, man. Like
I wish I could take them around, like just
man.
so that they can see what we see.
So
Cause
shout out to Taylor
it look good
Gardens
in here.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I watched you work, bro, and like, I think I've got to say, I don't know if you came to the reception, but even at the wedding, how you was working, that stuff take a lot back there, man. I really commend y'all. So shout out to my man who really be making this happen for us, man. Behind the camera, man. Y'all don't see, man. He don't be
Yep.
wanting to get his recognition, but he really make it happen for us, man. My man Slide,
My
man,
man
man.
Sly.
You
Slide.
know,
My
man. You
man
know,
Sly.
salute to my dog, man. He make it happen
Yes.
for us, man.
And look, man, we be doing the weddings, bro. Like that be me and Sly.
Really?
Yeah,
Slide. That's you.
Slide salute, man.
that be me and
There
Sly.
you
Like
go,
all
man.
that stuff, like
Wow. I
that.
did
That
That
be
not
take a
me
know
and
lot,
him.
that.
man.
I
Like
didn't
the
know that.
editing y'all be doing in the camera.
Yeah.
I might want to learn it.
Me and Sly work so good. I don't even have to say nothing. We don't even talk about what we gotta do.
Okay.
Cause
Just
he
know
know
it.
he know what he
That's
gotta do. I
chemistry.
know what I gotta do.
Yes.
Like when it's reception time, I don't even have to slide. I already done audio set. This is we rolling. We get to the
Mm-hmm.
reception. I already got with the DJ. Like yeah, that's
Yeah.
teamwork.
That
You know what
I
I'm
is.
just
saying?
had to
Makes the
salute you, my
dream work.
dog. You know what I'm saying, man. Appreciate you taking your time out your day to even come help us out, man. That's the village. That's the team, you
Yeah.
know? For
Yeah.
sure.
For sure. So you know what we gotta talk about, right?
Uh,
We got to hit on this Big Meech situation. Lil Meech, the Rick Ross,
okay.
the Floyd.
Okay.
Like you gotta give your intake on it because your take on it because come on now.
I think Lil Meeks, he kind of like, now, now it's
You
at the
was
point
going
where
so
you,
hard
yeah, like,
before, like
because I'm saying, like, he kind of like trolling the wrong person, man. If
Yeah.
you ain't doing nothing but adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And like, like Boosie said though, off the gate, how Lil Meek should have handled that was, man, fuck 50. I understand you did what you did for me in that situation. I understand that.
who
But my,
said that, Boosie?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I love Boosie.
instead of
Ah,
him going in the inbox and saying what he said to 50, he could have. I would have called him. I would have. I definitely would have texted him that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got hands on where I could reach him and call him. I would have called him and talked to him about it.
Especially like a text can be taken so wrong on
Yeah,
what you really
and
trying to
not only
say.
that, the way he said in the text message, "Fuck Ross." Now here it is. You out in the party and you
with
partying with Ross.
Ross
How you think? How
and
you know that's
Floyd.
in the back of Ross' mind? You know what I'm saying? But they ain't doing that.
Well,
How
Ross
you?
only doing that because of 50.
Of
Right,
course.
they
You know what I'm
being
saying?
pawns
Yeah,
in
so it's like,
50
50
and
don't fuck with
Ross's
him and Floyd
situation.
or Ross don't, but Floyd ain't been into that. But it just so happened they was all at the birthday party, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still like, I really wish they go ahead and leave that shit alone because it still ain't even no paperwork just saying he did this. And then you see what happened with him and Doug.
Well,
Doug sent Big Meech 100,000.
he sent them $100,000.
Yeah.
He
And they
sent Big Meech
yeah,
$100,000.
that's what they saying.
Little Meech or
This
Big Meech?
Big Meech. This
How
just
you
was
know
on the
Oh,
that?
internet yesterday.
How you know that?
You ain't see it?
I
Look,
mean, I know it's on the internet, but that's true.
that's what 50 said. And
Damn.
then
wow.
and Doug commented back like, I'm not going against nobody from Detroit until y'all show me the paperwork that he a rat.
Salute to
Stop
my
talking to
city.
me.
I
Basically,
know
so
that's
I
right.
can
I
send
could,
him what I want to.
I could, now I could feel that.
Yeah.
I could feel, cause I will say Detroit, like
It's something
we
about the love
ride,
of our
Yeah.
city. We
like
gonna
look, like
ride
I'm
for each other.
I'm gonna say this, like I mean I heard something like Cash Doll had something going on with
Yeah,
like
with the all them
Asian
doll
doll or
girls.
something, and I don't even know the whole story, but I'm like I'm riding with Cash Doll.
Hell yeah,
Definitely.
don't nobody
Right
give
or
a fuck
wrong.
Yeah,
about
like you know what
right.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
We gonna
I'm not
ride.
picking sides. Like I'm not into none of that.
I
But
pick a
I'm picking
side.
sides
you
with
know what I'm
that one.
saying.
Shit, you gotta
I
pick the
picked my
side.
side.
Yeah.
As soon as you heard Detroit anything, that's my side.
Yeah, I think people on the outside of Detroit don't know how Detroit. Like we might not like each other inside,
Yeah.
but when you
You
go
ain't gonna know.
but when you go outside,
Can't nobody else
yeah,
talk
no, we
about
all
us.
on the same team.
Like
Yeah.
everybody on that concert that was supposed to be on that concert didn't back out. Lil Baby was the only one they said backed out for whatever reason. But everybody from Detroit was still on there.
Yeah.
And Doug was always screaming like, until y'all show me paperwork, I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? I'm not riding against nobody from Detroit, regardless of who it is.
So is it okay for men to show their emotions?
For sure.
Like I don't. It's like okay,
I'm emotional.
you cried in front of a woman before.
Fuck yeah.
I have.
Me?
Have you said I'm sorry?
No,
You
I
So
know
don't do
how
so
all
they?
that,
I
but
don't know.
shit,
You know how you? I'm sorry. Take me back.
listen,
I'm
man,
I done
crying.
had my
man,
moments
Like that
like,
kind.
I done had my moments when
Good.
like, you gotta, cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
In
you
front
was,
of her,
yeah, for sure.
and you ain't feel like a punk.
Not a way in the
no,
world because I know me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't cry. Me and Desmond had one-on-one conversations and we didn't cry about
That is
shit
so
together.
interesting.
yeah, we had
I
for
Like
don't
sure.
think
brothers,
I've
you know what
ever
I'm
just seen
saying?
a
Yeah, we had
man
for sure.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
I ain't
type
got
of
no
I don't know what type
problem
of
doing
guys
it,
you're
man.
around.
Excuse me.
See, you
There
around
we go. There we go.
you around them guys who was raised to you can't cry, you can't show your emotions. See,
Yeah.
me growing up, my daddy always told me it was okay to cry.
I don't know how I would feel if I seen a man cry. I'll
But
probably be
listen,
like, "Are you crying
but see that might be see that's something wrong with how
with me?"
yeah how you would yeah
But
something
I didn't say that it was anything wrong with it. I think that it's just that I never saw my dad cry.
got you.
It's not to say that he didn't or he didn't have feelings.
You
I
could
just
always
never saw. I
you
never
could
saw a man in their emotions.
you could always like see a guy and tell yeah he was taught not to be like to show his emotions because they'd be so tough
Hmm.
for no reason. Like why you waking up in the morning tough? Like my man, I'm just trying to get some
Man, let me
cereal.
and
Like
for
you
real.
tough, like bro. I can't even kick it with you about just regular stuff because you so tough.
For real.
Like I go back to like what I was saying. My daddy always said it was okay. I remember the first time I cried, and I was trying not to cry, and that's when my daddy was like, "It's okay to cry.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to cry." Like my daddy cried a lot. Like he was an emotional guy. So if we talked about anything that like triggered him, he would cry.
How did that make you feel?
That made me feel like it was okay to cry. Like, of course, I'd be like, oh man, you don't have to cry. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dang, if he crying in front of me, it made me say, okay, it made me comfortable to express my feelings in front of like, people I felt comfortable with.
Mm.
And my son the same way. Like, I remember I was telling you earlier, like when Daniel had died, right?
Mm.
And I told Santana, right? And we driving in the car and he just started crying, like tears coming down his eyes, because he didn't understand why somebody would do that to him.
Yeah.
And I just just pat him. I just let him cry. Like I didn't say stop crying, or I didn't say I just let him cry. Like he's an emotional kid. I'm an emotional dude.
Yeah. And
My
that's the
dad was
opposite. Like
emotional.
To Daniel.
that's my first time seeing my son cry when his best friend just died recently. Like my father, my
Mm.
brothers, I didn't see no crying. You know what I'm saying? But me, like, man, yeah, like, like I have cried, like, you talking about crying in front of her. What? It could be a trigger. I don't even want to talk about it because I know I'm gonna start crying. You get what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
not saying like right now.
Yeah.
It was at a point where I don't even want to talk about my breakup because I know it is.
Gonna
I
get
feel
emotional.
it. When
Mm-hmm.
Desmond, my sister, they were like the only people I could talk to. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And like, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? But them tears, it's just some shit you just can't hold back. And I don't care who
That's
you
real.
around, who you talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
I
but
think it was
but then but
always a notion that like if a man cried, it showed weakness.
yeah,
but that's
But
what
I
I'm
don't.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what's taught. Like that. Like the growing up in our neighborhood,
yeah,
I cannot tell you. I cannot count on one hand how many times my friend cried in front of me. We didn't cry in front of each other growing up.
yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it's a group of guys and we together all day and nobody sat down and like expressed their feelings about nothing. It
Mm-hmm.
was just always how tough you was, how much money you had, how cool you was, how many girls you done hit. Like it was that. It wasn't no dang man, my dad not in the house and sometimes I get sad or man, I don't have shoes, like my shoes is raggedy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
nobody never like went above that to like express themselves. It's just always on how tough you was, how cool you was. The tougher you was, they felt like that. Like I feel like a lot of the tough people is not really tough.
yeah.
That's just a
It's
shield.
masking.
It's a mask
Yeah,
because they have so
for
much
sure.
inside, bottled up
Bottom
inside
up.
of them. They just want to be tough because they feel like that's the only thing they can show.
They can show.
They can show. And I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to show your emotion,
Mm-hmm.
to tell people how you feel. Like that's how
Hmm.
I was
Yeah, and
raised.
that's the crack. Like, I could keep saying this, but I don't got friends that like there's the only friend that I know for sure. I love you, bro. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the emotion. Like I don't got a problem telling him that because I know he gonna tell me that. Just like it could be some out the blue type stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, like we have had conversations where we didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You know what? But
poured
even
our little
taking it,
hearts out to each other. You
Yeah.
know what
so
I'm
it's like
saying?
even
Yeah.
taking it away from just being a man and whether a man shows, his emotions. Like just me being a woman, I don't. And
You got some women that's like that.
and it's
What?
like, but it's a gift
Don't
and a
show their
Yeah.
curse.
emotions.
Mm,
It's a gift and a curse for me because we can talk about like, my father passing, right?
mm,
He just passed away.
mm.
And I've talked to different friends that don't know how to be there for me because
They
I
never
don't
went
show
through it.
emotion.
Oh yeah.
No, not them not going
You
through
don't
it
show
because they
emotion. So
went
they so they
through
so
it.
they think you
Like I
okay.
have a friend right now, not even that they think that I'm okay, but they don't know how to be there for me. And they don't know how to be there for me because I don't express certain emotions when it comes to certain things.
Mm.
So when I look up and be like, dang, such and such didn't call me, such and such wasn't here, such and such didn't pop up. Then I talk to him. It's like, well, girl, I don't know what to do for you. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do for you because you never show, that you need anything. You never show that, you're sad or you have sorrows. And that, it took me until literally yesterday, last week, to realize that about myself, even taking it from a man's standpoint and putting it in a woman's, because I'm like I don't show emotion.
No,
I
you know,
don't.
I cry and it's messed up.
I
It
don't
ain't
cry.
messed up. I I
Now
I
I do.
I watch movies
Yeah.
and I could cry.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I can sit back
Yeah.
with a man and they crying. What you crying on the notebook?
But no, like John Q. John Q.
Yeah.
always make me cry,
Oh no,
dog.
no,
Okay.
pursue the happiness.
Yeah, when he was with,
Pursue the
yeah, it's just like you.
happiness.
It's a feeling, man. See,
Yeah.
that goes to what you just said. Like you don't that emotion not in you. It's like, but I don't know, man. You gotta let it bring
I
out,
don't know.
man.
It's like that's
But
too
see,
much of being vulnerable.
but
What's
see,
wrong with that?
No.
but see how
I
you
don't want
saying,
to.
but see how you saying you don't think that's you're not really feeling that. That's why guys come around girls and they don't express themselves. They don't show their emotion
Mm.
because
That's deep.
when they do show their emotion or they do be like show their feeling, then they be like, they look at you like you weak.
But see, no, I would never look at a person that they weak. I just don't know how to interact with that because I'm so much of being to myself and I'm really, I show the world one thing, but I'm really an
But you
introvert.
just said something last week though, when you was like,
Oh Lord.
let you come in and try to heal me. If you let you come in and try to heal the situation,
You
if you
did,
know that you can do
you
that,
did
then
just say
Yeah.
that.
that's that.
But I don't
It's
want
the
you to come
same
and heal
thing.
me because it's like I
It's the same thing.
swallow the water. Swallow it.
So it's the same thing as you like. If you knowing that you could come in and heal a man on that type of time, what's wrong with dealing with a man that's emotional and damn baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Nothing.
rub his
So
head or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
nothing. But I don't want too emotional. So okay, y'all, hear me out. Just hear me out.
We listening, cause
So I don't mind, like, of course, you know, there are certain things that impact your day. There are certain ways on how you feel.
Mhm.
And of course, I want you to express that.
Right.
But I don't need your femininity. Did I
Mhm.
say that right?
Okay.
And if I did almost, I don't want that to be the projection of who you are. Like I still need you to be masculine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
So
you
you
can
can still
walk
be
down the alley with me and feel safe
right,
right.
off
right.
rip.
Exactly.
But that don't
You
have
know
nothing
what
to
I'm
do with
saying?
me
Like,
expressing myself.
yeah,
Okay.
anywhere we go, if we going out somewhere out in the public eye, wherever, you can feel comfortable with me. But at the same time, I still have that side of me where
And I think that
my
it
I
should
my
wanna, I
show.
wanna
my
I
be
do think
emotional
it should
side is
show.
gonna show.
like I wanna
I
be
do think
vulnerable. Like I
Yeah,
wanna be vulnerable with you and tell you how I feel
that is so sweet.
without you jumping back
But
on me.
see, that's not fair. But me being single, I don't know if I want every man that I date to be vulnerable with me. Not to say that you can't
And I
have
got you.
emotions.
Yeah, I'm talking from a relationship
Okay.
standpoint.
Relation. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Cause
I'm not
I
talking about.
think
I ain't talking about somebody just met at the bar and you were like,
And
ooh.
naive.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about like somebody you're in a
Okay.
relationship and you opening up and you
Then for
being
sure.
vulnerable.
Because number one, we're friends first.
Mhm.
Like to me, that's always important.
Yeah.
Like I think that you should become friends with whoever you're dating. You know, like they always say, like, of course, I always have my women best friends, my
Mhm.
women best friends.
Mhm.
But if I could be best friends with my partner, then
Exactly.
yeah, I want to see your vulnerability.
Cause
I
that's
want to
always
see
the
your
goal.
emotions.
Yeah.
I want to see like what hurts you, what makes you sad, what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But then if I'm just dating someone and I ask you how your day is and you just break out crying, I don't want you no more.
But
But what if
what
that's
if
what?
something that triggered him through it? No, you're absolute.
I don't want you
I
no more.
wouldn't
I don't
say
want
shit
you.
else to you.
Okay, well
If you
don't.
did me like that and I'm up
Don't.
here,
Bye.
it might have been something that
We
triggered
can't
me to
both
make
be
me cry.
emotional. I don't
What if
know
No,
you
why you
asked
point
me?
why you pointing
No,
at this me.
because you asking him what's wrong with him and he just
Yeah,
start
suck that
crying.
shit
What
up.
if you asked
see
him?
what?
What if at that time when you asked him what was wrong with him,
Ooh,
whatever he
chill.
went through that day is what's bothering him?
All right.
This
And
is
That's
so
and
you
that's
gonna leave a
okay.
nigga for that?
No, I'm not.
Hell no, you gonna
I'm
stay.
not.
You ain't you
But
do you talk to
listen,
anybody right now? Because
what
if
you
not,
mean? I
if
talk
you
to you.
no
Hey friend.
no, do you got a nigga friend you talk to?
Yes, of
You do?
course.
I'm about to say,
Look
because if
at
you
me.
got
What do you
that,
mean?
I understand that. But if you got that attitude, you ain't gonna never be with nobody.
Who you talking to?
You.
You can't
Because if
be.
you sitting up here telling me you gonna leave me, girl, because I'm crying because I had a bad day and now you just gonna leave
Yeah,
me,
cause
you
I
too
can't cry.
hard.
I
You
can't.
too hard.
Oh shit.
You too hard.
that's what
That's
I'm.
a that's. I
That's what
hear
I'm
that a
saying.
lot.
That's
Everything about
I
you
hear that a
is
lot.
no hard, dog. You don't need a man. Everything about
First
you
of
is
all, who are
hard.
you talking
Listen,
to?
I'm just
Because
saying
you
though,
can't tell me
man.
that. So now I ain't gonna never get a man
If
because
you
I'm
got
too
that kind
hard.
of yeah,
See,
man, you
not so
can't
I
be
can't
doing
be the
that, man. You got
masculine. I
no,
gotta
no,
stay
but
no.
listen,
feminine
You
at
like
all
listen,
times.
what you
listen,
need to be masculine for? You
listen,
the
at
Because
least
woman.
you crying.
Leave that up to me.
I can't
I'm
when you
I'm
crying.
crying, but I'm
You
expressing
crying every day.
myself
You crying
to
about
a
your
woman
job.
who I
You
could.
crying about your day. I
If it's a
gotta tell
woman who
you,
I want to
pick it up.
confide,
It's all
if
right.
I want to confide into you, ain't no other woman gonna see me crying like that. But if I want to confide into you, it ain't
My
go,
day was so
it ain't gonna be no
terrible.
let
shit
me
like
say
that.
this.
Hell no.
Let me say
The
this.
fuck is we talking
Okay,
about?
No, it ain't gonna be no.
That's what we.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
My
is.
day was horrible because X, Y,
And then
Z.
now you crying.
so let me say this. Let me say.
Like, just
Oh
hold on,
baby, now
before
I
you say
gotta rock you
anything.
to
Wait,
sleep
get it
You
and
off. Get
don't.
it
shit.
off.
Okay, you don't
No,
know.
don't let them get
No,
that
no,
shit
no. Just
out.
say you don't know. Now, just say for
I'll
instance, you
touch you.
asking me. You asking me what's wrong with me, and I come in. Maybe it was a day that. Maybe it's the day you didn't know, but it's the day my brother passed away on.
That's different.
No, it ain't
No, it
different.
That
ain't
is
No, it
different.
ain't
different.
different.
But
No,
if
it's
you
not.
crying because your boss made you upset,
Who gonna do
then
that?
Listen,
you don't think
listen.
Man,
men
let
do
me
that?
tell you something. You heard me. I'm gonna cry for some shit that's fucking with me in my
Yeah,
mind. My
yeah.
boss at my work. I'm not about to sit up here and cry about no shit like that. That's what I'm saying. As far as like, I've been through a lot. So yes,
Let me
I
tell
have
you this.
them days where I may cry by myself. Or if you was around me like that, you may see me cry. If
And
you
I
asking me what's
understand
wrong,
that.
I,
I
I
will
may
say
be.
that, and
I
I
don't
will
got a
nurture
problem. I
that.
don't got a problem letting them tears fall because it's just me.
So
And
let
I'm
me.
still. And guess what?
So let me.
Hold on. I'm still one of the
What?
street niggas
Argue?
for sure.
Okay.
Like
Don't
but
come to my shoulder
I
crying
still
over
got
no
that side
bullshit.
of me though where I might. Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
So
fucked up day.
let me
You
Po,
know.
let me tell you
po,
this.
baby.
Man,
This
she's
is
so
Let
this
me
funny,
get this
man.
nigga a pacifier.
this is why guys don't express their feelings to women who think like that, because like you said, if a guy's having a bad day, he want to feel comfortable enough to come to you, express himself, cry on your shoulders, whatever that is, right? And if he do that, and then you look at him like, man, what you crying for? This why guys hold stuff in, because
Yup.
they can't express themselves, and then you be like, oh girl, he don't never express, he don't say nothing.
I mean, so
Yeah,
what I
because
do
he
when
You gonna
hold
you
it
think
in.
you gonna
Wait,
do I
think
wait, wait,
I'm
do I
wait.
soft
send you
because I'm
flowers
crying.
afterwards?
I don't want no flowers. I just want you to
Oh,
hear me out.
oh well.
Because you gotta think.
It seemed
Wait,
like you
wait,
want
wait, wait,
flowers.
wait, wait. But you gotta think. We fighting a whole nother battle outside the crib. We
That you may
fight.
not know
We
nothing
fighting
about.
a whole nother battle
What do you
outside the.
think women fight?
Wait, time out.
Not the same kind of
But you.
battle.
It's not, but we all fighting battles.
Right.
But listen. But we listen to y'all and let y'all cry on the shoulders. We don't be like, oh, what you crying for?
I'm about to leave out the house till
But
you
y'all
done
be like,
crying.
huh, here this go.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do.
No, who said
Yes,
that?
y'all do in y'all head.
Who
Y'all don't
said
really
that?
want to hear that shit for real. Y'all say it's
You
gonna be okay.
making up stuff in your head though.
Oh, am
You
I?
just making up other
Mm.
shit that don't even exist.
It don't.
No,
That
because
shit
who?
exists. Don't. I'm
So
not
Streeto.
making it up as
So
if
street.
it does not
So
exist. I'm
Streeto.
not doing that.
So Streeto.
It's just two of y'all.
So Streeto. When your girl was
Huh.
going through whatever, like if she had something going on, was in the back of your mind, was you like, oh shit?
No,
You was really
I'm
trying to
listening.
solve the
Yeah,
problem.
for sure.
But if she's too much into what's going on, you gonna say, okay, what you gonna do to fix the problem?
No, it
Are
ain't.
you gonna fix the
It's
problem, or you gonna keep crying about the
it's
problem?
our
You're
job.
not going to keep pacifying me and making sure that I'm okay after I have my
It's
one
our
little
job.
thing.
It's our job to fix it, to help you.
Y'all
It's
are
our job
lying
to say,
right
damn,
now.
dude. So
I
what
ain't
we need to
sorry.
do? So
They lying.
you
No,
trying to tell? Yeah, you
you
something
hard,
different.
man. You is
Oh,
something
really?
You
different, man.
something
You is.
different.
But I'ma told you like
Weird.
this. If my
Weird.
I ain't
I
say
not.
weird, I say you
Oh, okay.
something
I thought you
different.
said I was
No,
weird. I was
hell
about
no,
to
I ain't
say,
gonna
like,
say
now,
that.
wait a
I'm
No,
minute.
it's
just saying
something
like
different.
the fact like if there's no way I'm gonna sit up there and be saying to myself like, oh, here this bitch go. No, I'm gonna sit there and listen. I ain't even lying. I've sat there and cried. I've sat there and we done cried together. Like for real. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be all right. But
You need to get you one of them.
it always supposed to mean like it
We gonna
always
cry together? I need to cry with you. Somebody gotta stop crying.
You're not listening to what he's
I
saying. All you
can't.
hearing is the cry.
The
You
cry.
miss
man.
everything else he's saying.
Okay. What you saying? I'm listening.
Man, you just need to like stop being so hard, man. That's it. You too hard,
He too
man.
hard.
You
A guy don't
hard.
want to date a guy.
Definitely.
Ain't nothing about me
The way you acting though.
masculine.
Yes, it
How?
Cause
is.
nigga, you can change the
How?
tire and damn near know where the oil go and put the transmission fluid in the car. You know all this shit. You too talk about ain't nothing about you masculine. Nigga, you is too tough, girl. I would. That's why I said
Yeah.
like
You gotta be
So
feminine.
what? I gotta act
whoever
like
you
a
got.
damsel in distress. Oh, can you come help me?
No, we not.
Oh,
We
then
not.
y'all gonna say I'm too needy.
No, we
You
not.
know it's not. I can't win with y'all. I'm either too needy,
We trying to
too
tell you.
masculine. I don't know what to do
We trying to
because
tell you what to do.
what? I
That's
gotta.
why this topic we should have had one more woman here just to get her
You ain't
opinion as
lying.
well,
No, we
man.
don't need it. I speak for
Because
them all. It's like
mhm.
I'm just.
Hell no, no the hell you
But
don't,
I'm
no,
joking. I'm
Negro.
joking.
look, all jokes aside though, a man wants a man want to be able to come to his lady and express his feeling, and a man wants a lady that's feminine, more
Okay.
feminine than masculine for sure.
Okay, now let's speak on that because now you're saying that you want a woman that's more feminine, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to a woman's appearance,
hmm
does she have to keep her appearance up? Nails, hair, clothing? You know, are these the necessities that a woman has to do in order to date a man?
Okay, let me say this. Let me break it down to you.
Mm.
A guy, of course, a guy wants a girl that that keeps herself up, right? You know, but when I say keep herself up, I don't mean she gotta have a sew in every single week. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you asked me a question. Let me
Well,
finish.
I ain't heard yet.
I don't mean she gotta have, brand new nails every week. But yes, we do want a girl that's like, that's taking care of herself. But that don't mean she has to have makeup on every day. You see what I'm saying?
I
It's
do, but
just,
I don't agree with that because
yeah,
I think that, like, and this is where we get to, women and their appearance. I
mhm,
think that a lot of times some women,
mhm,
and not all, but some women do keep up their appearance for the attraction of a man. Because
I
mhm.
don't see
if they
nothing wrong
don't,
with that.
I don't say ain't nothing wrong with that
I
though.
don't see
Like
nothing
like a
wrong with
girl
that.
keeping herself up is
do
not
you know how
bad.
much that costs?
I'm not saying
I
you got.
mean,
I'm not.
hair.
I'm not.
Hair alone is three hundred
But
dollars.
every.
That's
But
not even getting it
Yeah,
done.
but that
even
but that's
even
what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Nails.
you gotta
yeah,
have
you ain't
But
got.
yeah,
a
but
bundles in your
that's
hair.
what you saying. You're not saying that, but you're not ready to see this 4C hair. You're not ready to see
But see, no, see, I'm a little different. I like regular girls.
they lying.
No,
No,
for
no, no, I'm
real.
not.
You
Like, and wait, time out. I'm not just speaking for me. Majority of guys like regular girls. Like girls that think they gotta have their hair done every day. You don't. Boo. Go ahead, throw it in this nice little
Yeah.
ponytail and go to Target in your sweats and come back. You don't have to go to Target with your heels on, with your $100.
And I
how
tell them
you
what
met
I tell a woman in a minute, like you don't
mm,
need all that makeup.
that's yeah,
You
but
know what
then
I'm
but how
saying?
you
Like
met her. So listen, sometimes makeup enhances. Now don't get me wrong, like I don't feel that I feel that sometimes, like, yes, you need to go outside with lip gloss. Like my mama taught me, you don't go outside with your scarf on. You don't go outside with your pajamas on. There are certain
bonnet on.
things, and yeah, the bonnet. So there are certain things as a lady you are supposed to uphold. You are supposed to be presentable at all times because you never know. That's even making sure that you don't have any holes in your underwear just in case you got to go to the hospital. Like
Right.
these are things
Right,
that,
right.
as
Uh-huh.
just a
Anything,
child,
shit,
like,
anything happen.
you grew up as. But
Yeah.
when you meet a man at a bar and you're full face, you have this, your weave down your back, you have your makeup on, your nails done. For them to see you outside of that, depending on your natural beauty, because sometimes some women have to keep certain appearances up
Mhm.
because they just have to,
Mhm.
and that's okay,
Mhm.
but y'all not okay with that shit. Y'all are not okay, and I'm so tired of y'all, or tired of men, and not just necessarily pointing you two out, but tired of men acting like that they don't want a woman that making sure that she's put together, because yes y'all do, yes y'all do,
Yeah, but we we
yes.
we we agreeing with you, but we just saying you
It
don't
don't
have
have to
to have
always be
you don't
like
have to
that.
walk out the house every day with makeup on.
Whenever
You
we
don't.
go, whenever
You
we go out,
You don't want my lips dry.
I didn't say
That
that.
it can't be, I
I
have
don't
to
I
be
don't I don't
moisturized.
yeah, I don't know no girl who don't walk out the house without Vaseline on their lips.
That's true.
Exactly. So
You're
yeah.
right.
But we just saying you don't have to spend $800 every week on your appearance.
But see,
Cause,
it's
cause,
like,
cause, cause to be honest with you, I'm
I
not
don't
a
agree.
I'm not a makeup guy. I don't care for makeup. It's
me
okay to
too.
put it on like when it's
Yeah.
needed. You get what I'm saying? But Monday through Friday, I don't want to see you with makeup on every day. I want to see your
And I
regular
think that
face.
some women that need makeup on every day, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it
I get
as,
what you're saying because some women wear it because they might have like acne problems or whatever the
yeah.
case, so
And
they
then when they
do it
wipe
every
it
day.
off, and you see the real them, you run.
That's cool.
That's not.
But see, but no, but that's what I'm saying.
Like you
Some women have to understand that they are beautiful
without it.
without it. You get what I'm saying? And I think social media or whatever has kind of like brainwashed people to think that they have to have this appearance
And I don't
twenty
think I
four
don't,
seven.
and I'm not gonna always blame social media. It can really be your environment as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah, just your
when you
environment.
see, like, I could stand next to a woman that has her body done,
Let me tell you this.
and then it's me.
I got, I got,
Who you think the man running to first?
I got one
When
for you.
it's me, just straight built the way I am, and then you see a woman that lipoed out, no fat on them, maybe BBL, skinny BBL, it don't matter. They have kind of like their bodies together. You won't go to her before you go to me, because
Not necessarily. So you trying to tell me I go to a BBL before I go to a regular girl?
I don't want to say it like that. But yes, you are, because I just feel like that's the attraction. Not to say
That's the
that.
stereotype
That's a
attraction.
stereotype attraction. Because y'all think
Why you
all
think women doing it?
because every girl want to have the slim waist and
Why
the
do you
fat
think they
butt.
want that?
They're not
They don't want it for no man. They want it for themselves, I think.
for attention.
I don't think they want it for
They
no
looking for
They want
man.
it
attention.
for attention.
But time out.
What attention are they looking for?
But they
They not
but
looking for women attention.
society
No, I
has
don't think they looking for man attention either. I
Oh
think they just want
shit.
it because they want it.
but
Every woman who like
society.
has a way that they could.
Now, don't get me wrong. I feel that there's nothing wrong with enhancements. I don't. I don't think even the way that men go. Certain men, they start balding. They go to what, Turkey, and they get the transplants.
But they
Like
do
I
that.
don't.
But they do that for themselves though.
You think so?
So you think they
So
want to
if
do
you
that
got
because
if you was to get some
for a
work done
girl?
for you, who would it be for you or for a man?
Both.
And I agree with
I
that.
ain't gonna lie.
Now, but see
Both.
that now when you say both, that's different. Cause
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit okay. I don't have no butt or I don't have this. I kind of want to enhance
Of
this so
course.
the guys can look and I can feel now look more. Now in my eyes I'm more seeable or more lookable and people can
Mhm.
notice me. So I do understand that. But to be honest with you, at one time that was the thing. Like when the Kardashians came on the scene and everybody wanted the Kardashian body, like all the girls wanted that, and then you start looking around, it went from one or two people to damn
Everybody
everybody
having
looked
the
the same. So now it's like, it's kind of played out. Not the guys more so just looking at the regular girl.
But you see what you just said? It's played out.
Yeah,
Like,
and they gotta play it
why?
out.
But why does it have to be played out? Played
I
out is something
I
that social media gives you to say that
no
it's played out,
no, it's a
and
fact.
that is what we're talking
It's a
about. That's
fact
what we're
because
talking about.
you see it
Before it was
everywhere.
played out, you loved it. And when you loved it, that's the why everybody ran and did it. Now you're saying it's played out. So now everybody that ran and did it is, oh, that's too much. Or she got her body done. Oh, I want natural
Mm.
because it's played out. But when it wasn't played out, you was loving it. And
But
that's
that
why everybody was running to
but
it.
that's for everything though.
No, it's not.
Everything get
No, it's
played out.
not.
at
Everything
some
you got
point.
that just think about with clothes. Everybody was wearing True Religion. Everybody was wearing
But
Visa
that's the
jeans.
thing, that I want
And
somebody
what?
to see me for me. So
So that's a
I can
so
never be
don't
played out with a person.
yeah.
I can
So
never be played out.
Rather than with the wave that's going on.
Yeah.
That makes
Now
sense.
now y'all talking about, and don't get me wrong, like I don't mind any woman that enhances any aspect of them.
I'm not
Shit,
saying
I
it.
want lip fillers right now. I do.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I'm just going to what you're saying how guys think
Right. But
because but
now that it's played out,
but
now
time
y'all
out.
talking about it.
But time out because at first, yeah, guys was like, ooh, 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 but you only seen them here, there, and here and there. Now you can go anywhere on any given Sunday and see a bad body, right? But now it's harder because everybody got a bad body. So what else do you have?
That
Every
should have been from the beginning.
time out.
Oh,
Everybody has a bad body now, street, right? So now you got a bad. It's 10 bad bodies in the room. It's 10 bad bodies.
How many of
Before,
them 10 bad
so
bodies
so
is more than just the body?
now it's now I got
y'all
10 bad instead of one bad body.
y'all so full of
Wait,
shit.
let me get it off.
I don't got no
Wait,
preference.
wait.
I don't.
Okay, but let me get off.
You ain't, oh, so you dating a woman that, okay, wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got,
no, let me
okay,
get off,
go
man,
ahead.
before I forget.
You
Let
Damn,
me
go
get
get
off.
ahead.
So
lost
listen.
Everybody
shit.
be quiet in the room.
So you got one. So yeah. So now you might have a few bad bodies, right? And a guy be like, oh, super excited. But now you got a room full of bad bodies. So now it's like, okay, what else you got to bring to the table? Like what you got going for yourself? What's inside your head? What's your goals? What you got going on? Because it's not more
But
good.
it took you
Wait,
that long
time
because
out.
now everybody got a
Time,
bad body.
I'm talking about for the bad body.
Whoa.
I'm talking about for the bad body community. I'm not talking about all the females. I'm not talking about all the females. So you
Bad
can see what
body.
I'm saying.
Bad body
I'm talking about
community.
the bad body community.
Okay.
So now it'd be one or two or three. Now it's 50. So now a guy has choices to pick from
Man,
50.
that's
So
crazy.
now it's like, what else you got to bring to the table?
This
Because,
concept is retarded.
time out, because you can have a girl with a bad body and she might not have it. Y'all might not be on the
Duh.
same
That was
page.
from the beginning. Before it was 1 to 2 to 50. That's what you should have been talking
So
about
wait,
in the
do the
fucking
women? So
beginning.
But
you
I'm
think
What are you talking
I'm not
about?
I'm
you
not
think
ta-
women who be getting like enhancements and stuff like that, like I seen something like that. Then you said something about that, like mental issues with going on with them. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
see?
Yeah.
Cooker,
So
cooker.
no.
like
So
I
no.
but I'm trying to understand. Like I don't think they do.
No, not all the time. Of course not. But I do think that some women enhance themselves for society, for what's going to get them the next check,
Mhm.
what's going to get
Ooh,
them next scene.
ooh. Rick Ross' baby mama, she said something. And she was like, the girls that got the bad bodies, they not for the 9 to 5 world. They for the tricking world because
Mm.
they got that body and they could do X, Y, and Z. They ain't for the office job. The bad bodies ain't for the office job.
And that's crazy because nurses, and why not? Because there are nurses out here, and I just point out nurses because I just saw
Oh,
it
you see a
on
lot
the
of them?
internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
where
I wait time. I don't want you to be like, because I said a lot of them. But a lot of nurses, you see them with
Yeah,
like, they get
time
their
out.
bodies done,
right,
though.
but they
They
still
do.
go to work.
Yeah,
They still collect a check.
yeah,
But that's, to me, that's something like, you have the women that do it for themselves,
yeah.
and then you have the women that do it for society and what's gonna bring them a check. For sure. We're not gonna act like that doesn't
I mean,
happen. And
look,
I I definitely
it
get it.
look good to the
But
human eye. I ain't, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't got a preference with it. You ain't, like,
Yeah.
I like what I like. I ain't got.
so it's just like, so I guess that goes to the question of, like, being in poverty, right?
Right.
Is money everything?
Yeah. Yeah. Coming from where we come from. Yeah. When I was little, when I was little, I didn't really thought we like lived in like poverty like that. I just thought it was just like a black neighborhood and we was just, of course we want Southfield or, but I'm,
Southfield has always been like the more money,
yeah,
more comfortable living, and everything. Cause that's how I always looked at Southfield, like
yeah.
East Side, West Side. East
But,
Side, you just looked at like was scared to go out there because of goons.
right.
West
Yeah.
Side,
Yeah. Yeah.
they doing X, Y, Z, getting money. This and Southfield was just like where all the pretty women was out and people with money stayed. But now
Hmm.
that's just like a
Yeah.
reversal of it.
But
Cause
what I'm saying is like looking back, like now when I look out there, like yeah, that's like poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I said that to say like when you come from that, like I'll never forget. I was in front of my mama's house, and Chester Taylor come riding up the street. He had just got the Escalade, had the 20s on the green,
mm-hmm.
and man, he man
knowing where
man,
he came from.
and when he rolled up, I was just like, I remember I was sitting on the ground in my mama's driveway, just everybody ride up the street, and he come up music. It's like he like perfectly like put the song on to catch me outside, and I'm like, damn, he made it.
Made it, yeah.
You get what I'm
Especially
saying?
from what he, like you said,
And like
from what he came
and
from. Like
like
six,
knowing and
seven
like
people
knowing
in
where
the
he came
project,
from,
two
it's
bedroom
like
project.
so I'm just saying that to say when you come from nothing, when you get some money, it's like you made it.
Yeah.
Because you never had it. You only see it and hear about it. But when you make some money, you be like, I made it.
Yeah, like
Like
I really
the
got it out the mud.
yeah, the feeling is a totally different feeling. Now the first time you might blow that money because coming from poverty, you don't have like no financial team. You don't have like people telling you what to do.
Mm.
You just spending money because you never had it. You're gonna go buy this that you never had. You can go buy that you never had. You're gonna go blow money at this club you
But see,
never.
and that's the thing though. It's like being in poverty. Or I don't even know if I could say I lived in poverty.
Mhm.
But
Right.
sometimes,
Cause what is like
yeah, I don't
So
know
the,
if
the
I could
word the word
say,
the word that you use just might not be right. It might
yeah,
just be like maybe like if you just come from less than.
right, okay. So having less than, not the riches, but the rags. I can say that I knew that's what was going on in my household. Like, like my mother made it where, well, one, my mother was a seamstress. So I remember they came out with these Parasuco. Y'all remember Parasuco?
I do.
They had these Parasuco jeans that had the gold rings in them, and the rings would show a little bit of flesh. And all the ladies had them. Like, they came in silver and gold. It hit the pants and the jacket. The pants alone was like $100 and something.
Yeah.
I begged my mother for this outfit. Begged her. She like, girl, buy. We ain't getting it. We ain't buying that. You know what we did? We went to Home Depot. We got the grummets. And I went home and I put the rings in my pants just like the Parasuco ones. Then my mama turned around and made me a shirt. It was a one sleeve shirt. I remember my first boyfriend. We went, it was fireworks. We was going to the fireworks. I'm like, oh my God, Ma, I need something to wear. She was like, all right, let's go to Parasuco. So we went to Home Depot. We got the grummets. We put them all through my pants. She made me a one sleeve shirt, and I put the grummets going up my shirt. And so that was my outfit, but it was like I didn't know that I was less than, that I had less than, because she always made a way for us to feel like we had everything. I couldn't see anyone else outside of what my mother provided and said they had more than me.
Yeah.
I never thought that. Never. So in my eyes, I'm going to say no, because I knew other ways to get it. I knew other ways to make me feel fashionable, make me feel stylish, make me feel like I didn't, even though I couldn't go to the stores and buy what everyone else had, I had a way to provide it to still make myself feel good.
I think it is me. I think me personally, I think it is. Cause money, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't got money, it ain't. I can't. You can't feel as good when you ain't got money. That's just how I look at it. Like, hell yeah, money is everything. All that money can't buy you happiness. Shit, bullshit.
Yeah.
Money is everything. The person who said ain't, they lie.
Yeah.
Money is everything.
Yeah.
Is it?
You need money to do everything. Yes.
Do you feel like you at peace? Do you have peace in your life?
See, you can't. Me, I can't. I can't answer that
Because I feel like if you got peace, money ain't everything.
No,
Because there are
hell
things
no.
you can go, but see, that's the thing. Like, certain things money cannot provide. When you're happy within, and when you are like, when you have the understanding of what life is for you, money don't provide that for you.
Shit.
Money does not provide that for you.
So
No, I
so
just
wait.
See, and
So wait. So coming from less than, like, when you at that stage, yeah, like, to that person, money is everything because that's all you're thinking about. But when you do get money, it don't mean everything, because it don't make you think it make you happy. Like, a person say, oh yeah, but it don't, because you still have problems surrounded by whatever you're doing. You get what I'm saying?
For
It might be
sure.
personal problems. It might be business problems. It might be problems with people.
a lot of problem people deal with is come from financial though. I just think it do.
Of course,
But
but it's just a way
If
of
you was financially off, financially off stable, you ain't gonna have as many problems as the next person may have.
So let me tell you this: people that's successful and they married, they get a divorce, or they like Kanye, how he be going through what he be going through. The man a billionaire. But
That's mental stuff though.
But it don't matter. He's not happy. He still be days. He's not happy. He's not with his kids.
right, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
that's not peace. That's not peace.
It's not, still not gonna bring you peace.
You ask me, do I got that peace? I don't have. I know I don't got peace. I don't got the peace that I would like to have. I'm gonna say that I don't got the peace that I would like to have. Or don't.
That's like people like, man, if I just give me $10,000, bro, like.
Right.
You
But then after that 10,000, you pay your bill. The bill gonna come back, and now you need another 20,000 now.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, whether you're less than or not, you have to find peace within. You have to be happy with whatever your situation is gonna be, and you have to make sure that that you pray to whomever it is to know that it's gonna be a better day. Right. Because no matter if you got money or not, you're gonna always find yourself into certain situations where it's gonna make you feel down.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you feel like you fucked up.
Yeah.
And you gotta know that everything is gonna be okay. And that peace is what brings that to you.
True. But
Financially, and I think financially and
Here we
having
go
a
with the
have
money.
no no having
Money, money, cash
financially and
rules.
having the right woman or the
Mm.
right man by your side, that's peace to me.
And see, I don't want to be okay with knowing that if I never find a husband, I'm always gonna be okay.
Mm.
If I never, if I never have all the riches in the world that I feel like I need, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
For real.
You already got that mentality, because you know that's your mentality.
It is. It is. But it's a learned behavior. It's something that I had to be able to understand in order to really act it out in my day to day life. Have peace with yourself. Everything will work out.
Peace.
I
Peace.
do believe that. And when I find that piece that I'm looking for, you're gonna be the first person. You
You
know,
better you better tell
you're
me.
gonna be the second person I
I'm
let
gonna be
know.
like, my guy. All right.
Yeah, because peace is important. We should
It-
talk about that. Peace is really important, man. It's free to support. Like money don't cost. I mean, support don't cost, man. And like y'all fuck with us, man. We trying to bring y'all this good content every week, man. Cause we trying to get it out the mud, man. And it don't cost nothing to support,
Yeah.
man.
Like and
One thing I
subscribe.
do know, I support a lot of people.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
support a lot of
You
people
know.
just with whatever birthdays, hey, what ups, and
Yeah.
brands and everything,
Yeah.
man. And like
Yeah.
it don't cost y'all nothing to support, man. Roll with us. It's just the beginning.
You're right.
All right. The next time.
Touch the streets, we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yes. All
All
right
right.
now.
That was cool.
All right, cool.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I'm cold as